Hello and welcome to Let's Play Catacomb, kids, the game where you watch me play instead of playing yourself. This is the alpha 0.001 or 0.0.1, and you'll notice in the title on the title screen it says alpha as hell. To me, however, this game feels very polished. I got this by kickstarting it on Kickstarter. The creator is 4-Bit Friday, and this is a roguelike platformer. Some people might call it a roguelike, but this game is very complex, very in-depth, and very fun. So I usually, first of all, you can choose different classes when you go into the games. So there are only 2 available for the alpha 0.0.1, but there are going to be more classes, as you can see here. I usually choose the poet as opposed to the bully, because the bully starts with a magical weapon or starts with a weapon skill. The poet starts with a spell and a spell book. And I like magic. It is fun. I'm going to try to find a guy with fire and ice, which this guy over here looks like my best bet. By the way, the characters are randomly generated. You get to choose a random character every time you play the game. This game has permadeath, so you die, you restart with a different character. It's kind of gruesome thinking of all the dead kids in the catacombs. However, I'm going to choose this guy because he has the Fire and Ice spellbook, which is quite cool. You can use a spellbook like this, and then go into the spellbook and learn one of the things. We have access to Fire Wave, Infernus, Frostbolt, and Cold Burst. Lately, I really like Fire Wave, so we're going to go with that one. I don't know why I'm saying lately. This game literally came out last night on New Year's Eve, December 31st, and I have played it very little. I am still very bad at this game, but let me show you how cool the Fire Wave ability is. I can hit A and it shoots a giant wave of fire and burns your enemies. How awesome is that? So, we're going to get a bat here. He's going to fly after us. I'm going to catch him on fire and then run like hell because it will still attack me while it's on fire. And he's dead. Awesome. So you can pick up enemies and eat them, and if you eat 5 enemies, you get some health back, usually. I've had other things happen, I believe. I wasn't horribly paying attention at those times, but regardless, eating enemies, corpses, is a good thing because it gives you health, and health is something that you need in this game to stay alive as long as possible. And fighting enemies, when you get into more complex battles, is really cool in this game because rather than just jumping on their heads or just attacking them like this, you can dodge roll, and the fights are pretty epic. It is really fantastic, and this game controls basically flawlessly. It has wonderful controls. It all feels very smooth, very polished. You can run around pretty seamlessly and explore the stages without worrying about the controls too much. And I'm not sure if there's controller support yet. I'm currently using my keyboard, as you can hear me pounding away on these keys like a madman, but it's pretty cool. So these poison mushrooms, you don't want to stay in the poison gas too long, and here is the door to the next level. So what I like in this game too, personally, is like a mixture between Rogue Legacy and Spelunky on steroids, because you get to change the characters, but it also has permadeath and nothing to unlock. Every time you start from scratch with no character improvements or anything, which is my favorite kind of game because it makes it very difficult and it makes the replay value very high. The dungeons are also completely procedurally generated, so every time you play you're going to get completely different laid out stages. I'm not sure if he's implemented the other worlds yet. There's supposedly going to be 4 kinds of levels when the game is done. Magical combat, that seems pretty cool. You can use 1 spellbook at a time, so notice I'm now holding my old spellbook, but I have the magical combat equipped. I don't currently have any level points, but I would be able to learn like Poison Blob or Break or Heal or Air Dash if I wanted to. There are lots of different spells in this game. The immense variations make it really, really fun. From what I can tell so far, this right here is a potion. I'm going to go ahead and re-equip Fire and Ice because, those piranhas. They're attacking me out of the water. Those crazy little fish. Okay, so on every stage, supposedly, there is a leveling orb. I need to find that, because when you level up, you get to improve your stats. rather. See, I get to roll around and try to combat this guy, but it's really hard, and I just died. So dying in this game is a fairly typical thing. I have not made it past level 3, which is pretty good in my book, but let's keep going. This time I'll play the bully just to switch things up. And let's see, who has the most health? I usually choose the character with the most health because deadly distance, lantern. I usually choose the character with the most health because that helps me personally stay alive longer. If I choose a character with like 2 health, I'm probably not going to be alive very long. And I am not a child murderer, so I prefer to keep my kids alive for as long as possible. Okay, so now there is a room of enemies that I really don't want to deal with. Let's see if my spellbook can help me out with anything. Deadly distance, chain lightning, yes, 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 yes. Okay, chain lightning is the most fun. Check this out. I'm gonna run into the room. I'm gonna hit A to lightning them in the face, and then I'm gonna run. Ah, my spell is interrupted. It can do that? You little bitches. I'm so dead. Oh man, wow. Wow, okay. So I did not get my chain lightning off fast enough. You did not get to see that, but it is really cool. And the interactions in this game are just phenomenal. You can, for instance, you can take the chain lightning and zap the water and it'll kill everything in the water, as it should. Or you can also cook stuff in water if you heat it up, which is really, really cool. Let's go back to being a poet because I'm more whimsical than I am a jerk. So I want to choose somebody that has fire and ice, usually, because those are the most fun. Dark arts are actually pretty fun, too, though. I can show you some of those. Let's see who has the most health. Okay, it's going to be the 5 guy. And he has haste and dark arts. Dark arts allows you to, like, raise the dead and become a vampire. It's really neat. So let's take a look at that. We can do the plague, shadow cloak, vampirism, or raise the dead. Let's try the plague because I haven't done that one before. As I said, there are lots of spells in this game so far, and I'm sure there are more to come since this is only really early alpha. But there are lots of spells, and I have not tried all of them yet because, again, I just started playing this game. Let's try the plague on this bat. Plague! Suck it. Hopefully that kills him. Oh, I think it is. I think I'm gonna kill him with it. Nice. Let's just take this chest and run. And to open chests, I can't jump as high when I have a chest. So, again, more realism in this game. This game is awesome. Okay, venomous rapier. Verdant potion. Potion doesn't tell you what it does until you identify it. So I'm gonna throw this there, and I think I just gave my enemy strength before I killed him. But I'm gonna eat him. If you eat 5 enemies, I think I might have mentioned this last time. If you eat 5 enemies, you get health. So I want to eat as many enemies as possible because I do not have that much health. And I am on fire, which means I'm dead. If I had found water in time, I'm sure I could have survived, but my guy wasn't really moving, and I was on fire, sort of flailing around. So I'm going to play one more time and then call it quits, but hopefully this was a decent introduction video for Catacomb kids. I'm going to be making a lot of these videos because this game is fantastic, and it's very new, so nobody's really making gameplay videos, and I'm sure you all want to play or see this game. So, I mean, definitely be looking forward to this game coming out later this year. It's fantastic already in the alpha stage, feels incredibly polished, and I'm really looking forward to future classes and stuff. So, let's pick a guy who has a lot of health. This guy has magical combat and 6 HP. I think we're going to go with the 6 HP guy, regardless of what spells he has. I can always find spell books, I can't find health. Maybe I can, I don't actually know. So, break. Used only to crush and destroy the spell subjects nearby creatures and objects to immense forces within. Let's try it. That sounds fun to me. Oh, fish, fish, fish. Suck it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, one more time. I'm not even going to count that round. We're just going to sort of forget that that ever happened. Let's see. Magic in Motion. I really like that book, and the best is 5, so we're going to go with 4 and Magic in Motion. Actually, no, it's the Deadly Distance that I like. Oh, by the way, if you don't like the characters you get, you can rotate them out by going back and forth. So the highest is 4 HP. I'm not happy with that. I'm just going to rotate until I get somebody better. Deadly Distance. Okay, this character is awesome. 6 HP, 7 MP, and Deadly Distance as a spell book. Totally going for that. That is pretty sweet. And let's go ahead and equip this spell book and learn some stuff. I like Chain Lightning, so we're going to learn that one. And hopefully I can actually show it to you this time before I die. Chain Lightning, zap! Oh no, this is the cool part. If I take it and I zap the water, it will shock everything in the water and kill it. Get over here, bat. Now, spells... Oh, here's an Orb of Leveling. I don't remember if you've seen one of these or not, but it's useful because it levels me up, and I generally like to go with Strength because I like being able to hit things and kill them in one blow. So, leveled up. There's an Orb of Leveling supposedly on every stage, and all of the fish here are dead because of my Chain Lightning, so it's safe to come down and eat this bat, or biat. I think it's supposed to be a joke. Biat. Biat, I'm going to eat the biat. It sounds like an accent. So, let's come here and kill this biat. And I think we're done exploring that room. And I'm going to take a look at our map really fast and try to figure out where the exit is. So, like I said, moving around is really easy in this game. I love how fluid this is. It's just phenomenal. Especially for a game written in Game Maker. That's right, you heard me correctly. That game engine that everybody thinks is a joke has made this beautiful piece of art that is Catacomb Kids. Well, Game Maker didn't make it. The 4-Bit Friday made it in Game Maker. I'm not actually sure what his real name is. I think it's Alex, maybe. I'm not... I feel like an asshole for not knowing the guy's name. Suck it, bats. I Chain Lightninged you. Now, my spells have these numbers in their corners. I've never survived long enough to get all the way down on those. But what I believe that is I'm going to eat this bat, is how many charges I have of that spell. So I think I can run out of spells. I want to jump off this ledge and make it to this ledge so I can bitch slap this bat in the face. Biat, sorry, in the face. It looks like eating the bats, biats, sorry, has given me different, it gives you different abilities based on what you eat. So that like increased my speed and lowered my defense. That's interesting. Okay, this is floor 2. I'm really glad that there is no time limit on this game. Zapped, suck it. Oh, this guy is gonna try to kill me. Oh god, my arm fell off. What the hell? Oh my god, I didn't even know that could happen. That's a thing. What the... Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. My arm... That guy chopped my arm off. This game is so in-depth. I love it. Like, just the shit that happens. It's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that I lost my arm, but it's awesome that I can. Maybe that's what the regeneration spell does. By the way, I wonder if I got more points when I leveled up. Let's take a look. Ah, I have a level point. We need to learn some shit. Push. Frostbolt. Magic Blast. Let's do Magic Blast. It's a pretty strong one. And I just... Oh, okay, that guy's gonna try to attack me. And he's dead. That's all fun and games until somebody dies. And there are traps. That's a booby trap, by the way. And magic bolt. Dead. I have one arm, but I can still do magic. Suck it. And I'm gonna eat this biath. Magic bolt. Suck it. And there is the end of the level, so I just need to get down there without dying, which actually looks pretty difficult because of the enemies that are here. Although I do have these pretty kick-ass spells. No, don't sever my arm, you little... I only have one arm left, you can't have it. Okay, he's dead after lots of trying. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm gonna come over here and eat him in hopes of getting some health. I think I'm bleeding. Let's the Orb of Leveling. I need it. If I'm going... fuck you, game. Now that guy's chasing me. I don't want that to happen. I just want to... Okay, so... There's a trap. Magic bolt. And Orb of Leveling. Kamehameha! Okay, so that healed me a bit, which thank goodness for that. I don't know why my picture still has 2 arms when my guy has a severed arm. I think I'm going to go for more spell charges because I don't want to run out of Chain Lightning or Magic Blast. Nice. So now all of my spells have more charges, and I also have a level point so I can learn something else. Let's go ahead and learn Frostbolt. And then you equip spells by hitting the slot you want to put it in, so I believe. I'm not actually sure how to equip it. Oh, there we go. Had to get out of the deadly distance. So now we can approach the boss door. It looks like this is maybe a switch or a knife. Oh, it's a clean sword that has better strength than my weapon. And here's the exit. Let's go on to stage 3. Wow, this game is lasting longer than I expected. Let's try to make it to stage 4 because that would be the farthest I've ever made it. Slugs. I don't understand why the enemies have downtime between hitting them. That's a little bit obnoxious, but I guess it makes sense to balance it a little bit. I'm not really sure what these rocks do, but they are scattered around. Maybe the magic symbols mean something. And there's a trap. Now I'm lost, and that guy is gonna attack me probably. I see you. Magic Blast. The most useful thing. Oh man, he's dead. I have to wait for my magic to regenerate. Thank goodness he hasn't found me yet. And dead. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I need to find the Orb of Leveling. And there it is. Awesome. That'll heal me a little bit. And let's go ahead and up our magic some more. More spell charges. And I don't have any spells to learn right now, so I'm going to not do that. Maybe I can level up spells? I'm not sure. Let's try it. Chain Lightning, max charges +2. Oh, nice! So you can recharge spells with your level points. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's try to find the exit so we can make it to stage 4. Also, suck it, fish. Suck it, fish. I think they're dead. If they're not, then I've made a horrible mistake. Not that it matters, because there's nothing over there. Map, tell me where to go. These stages are huge. Love it. I'm sorry I'm getting all nerdy over this game, but this game is phenomenal. And honestly, it is even better than I was hoping. Oh, I shocked myself. That's bad news bears. Well, here's a ladder. Let's try exploring this way. There's nothing. That's a dead end. Oh, I only need to eat like one more thing to heal, so that's useful. Okay. I'm sorry that I'm not talking that much. This is pretty intense since I... Oh wow, the enemies can set off traps. This is just really intense since I'm trying to actually survive here. I think the exit... Ah, here we go. Oh my gosh, this is the farthest I have made it. Not that that's much of an accomplishment since I've played this game just a few times. Ooh. What is this? Breathing Runic Mask, Magic 101, Hard Helm. Oh, it's a shopkeeper. Let's kill her. Okay, I don't think you can kill the shopkeeper. Oh, you can. You can kill the shopkeeper. I think I... Oh my god, I killed her. That's awesome. Him. And I ate him. Let's see what he's wearing. Oh, this is way too cool. The door is locked. Can I break it down? No. Oh, there's a key right here. So I can open the door and steal all this shit. Breathing Runic Mask. I don't want any of this stuff. Why did I bother killing him? Well, at least I got a meal out of it. Okay, stage 4. So having good spells helps kill shopkeepers. Who would have thunk? And having a better weapon or more strength would be nice in killing this bat. Or Biat, sorry. That's funny how pronounced it sounds like bat, but like in an accent. There's a spell book down there. Let's kill some fish. Suck on that, fish. I'm also gonna eat you. Wow, I sound like a monster. And I'm about to drown is what it looks like. Ooh, dark arts. Let's learn it because I have... No, I don't have any points to spend. Never mind, but I will learn it anyway. And that shit is on fire now. Oh, the book burned up. It's a book burning. I'm a bad person. Let's kill some fish. I know what I'm having for dinner. It's actually not going to be fish at all because that's gross. I don't like seafood. But let's keep moving. These teleport traps are pretty obnoxious. It's kind of great. And I don't know how to get out of here. That is the problem with... Oh, here we go. Procedurally generated levels. Although this seems pretty solid so far. Suck on that, bitch McGee. Gonna eat this corpse. And let's loot it. There's nothing I want there. Suck on that. And there's probably a trap around here to set this thing off. Wow, if I get killed by a little slime, that would just be the worst ever. Oh, there's a really cool interaction where you can cook the mushrooms and then they won't be poisonous anymore and then you can eat them. And I'm dead because I fell in these spikes. Well, that was a pretty good run. I'm pretty satisfied with that. That was a brief introduction to what Catacomb Kids is and what it is all about and why you should be really excited for it. And also, yeah, it was just my first look and first impressions at the game. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more, multiple times a week, hopefully. And that will be all. But definitely follow this game and buy it when it comes out. It is phenomenal.